Make sure you check out the links in our description to purchase Puppet Steve Legos and to check out our new line of Puppet Steve shirts. Alright, Bendy fans, today we're going to be doing a checklist of all the construction sets that they ever made. Unreleased, released, and more, so let's get started! In the summer of 2018, we ended up getting our very first Bendy in the Ink Machine set that made up Series 1. And this Ink Machine Room playset ended up showing us how cool this line would be because it contained an awesome replica of the ink machine in construction form, and also had that awesome altar which they sacrificed Boris in at the video game. Then to top things off, we got the awesome figures of Construction Lego Bendy, the Ink Demon, and Dead Boris, which this was the only way to get a Dead Boris figure is with this playset. Now, in addition to this really awesome Ink Machine Room playset, they also gave us 6 micro sets, which contain a figure with an environment of their very own. Now, these also contain the same playset figures like Bendy and the Ink Demon, but they also gave us other figures that weren't available in the playset, like the regular Boris, we got Alice Angel, Sammy Lawrence, and the coolest of them all, the Searcher, giving us 6 figures in all from the micro sets. Now what's interesting is that fall, they ended up giving us one other playset that was a Target exclusive, which was another Ink Machine Room that was switched out for another part of the room of the main power scene. And yep, put both these playsets side by side and you'll see right away that, oh man, these things are different. And another major difference is that instead of Dead Boris, they give us the regular Boris, making the Dead Boris that much rarer to find in Series 1. And then, of course, gave us 7 figures to collect in all with Series 1 in 2018. Now, in the springtime of 2019, we ended up getting our first playset of Series 2, which was the awesome recording studio. And this was one awesome playset that gave us some really cool accessories, like these cool chairs here and the Bendy piano, so Bendy could play some tunes for us. Oh, man. And if you wanted new exclusive characters, we didn't get them, because all we got was another figure of Sammy Lawrence, Alice Angel, and the Searcher, but this was a different version of the Searcher because the paint scheme was a little bit different as the mouth was left black, giving them a more ominous look. Oh, I love it. Oh yeah, I just love you Searchers. Come on, do my bidding. Now when it came to Series 2, we had to wait forever for this next set of 6 micro sets to come out because they were supposed to come out in the fall of 2019, but they weren't released until the springtime of 2020. Holy cow, and this of course was where all the problems began. And the problem here was that Phat Mojo was licensing all their construction sets through the company of Basic Fun, and of course Basic Fun was like, we'll just release these whenever we want to, causing a huge rift between Phat Mojo and Basic Fun. But even though that's the case, this Series 2 is probably the best yet, because, we got a re-release of Bendy, which was okay, but the other figures, knocked it out of the park, because we got an awesome figure of Tom, we got, the Projectionist, which I think this is the only line that they actually made the Projectionist in. They gave us Allison. They gave us a figure of the Lost Ones. Oh, that was the icing on the cake there. But the coolest figure out of this set had to be this guy right here, which was the animatronic Bendy. Oh, so cool. And of course, this is the only line that these 2 guys right here showed up in. And it's awesome that we got them in this set. Put all these guys together, and we had another set of 7 figures to collect in all with Series 2. Now this is where things start to get crazy in this story because, we're actually supposed to get even more figures than the ones shown right here. Because later that fall, we were supposed to get 2 other playsets that was also part of Series 2. And while at Toy Fair, I was able to nab all this cool footage. First of all, the Bullseye Bonanza playset, which didn't give us any new characters, as it contained Bendy and Boris at a shooting gallery type setting. But the other playset, oh man, I really wanted this one. This is called the Madhouse playset, which actually did give us new figures, one of which was Brute Boris. Oh man, and this guy looked incredible. I'm not sure why this never saw the light of day, but oh man, I really want a Brute Boris Lego guy. And the other figure that never saw the light of day was the jump scare Allison Angel. Ooh, look at that creepy face. Half Allison, half devil. Ugh, she looks creepy. And of course we got another Bendy, But this Bendy came with a really cool bumper car, which was also Bendyized. I would have loved to have that. It's a shame that this never saw the light of day. And I have people asking me all the time, hey, where's this playset? Well, I don't know, they never released it. It's very frustrating when it comes to Phat Mojo and all these unreleased playsets and plushies and figures. Ugh. But yeah, it's kind of sad to see these are the Series 2 figures, which are 7 in all because there's actually supposed to be 9 in all. Always a travesty when these figures never see the light of day. Instead, in the summer of 2021, well, we got an all-new line featuring the Heavenly Toys characters. Oh wow, and this really changed up everything about the Bendy construction line. So this time we ended up getting 5 different micro sets in all. And the weird part about it is when you take out the Bendy and compare him to the old Bendy, wait a minute. Looks like they totally changed these characters around and redesigned them. Oh, weird. I'm not sure why they did that because I thought the previous figures were pretty cool, but nope, I guess they wanted to redesign them. And as for the other characters, well, the same thing happened. We ended up getting a brand new Boris the Wolf, which was, different from the old Boris the Wolf. We got a new Sammy Lawrence, which was different from the old Sammy Lawrence. We ended up getting a brand new Ink Demon, which was different from the old Ink Demon. And I guess this new one, I do prefer it over the old one, but again, oh, they changed it. So weird. And the last figure we got was Allison Angel, which is also different over the previous Alice Angel. Huh, weird. Now, a month later, well, we ended up getting a playset in Series 3, which was the Heavenly Toys playset. And oh mama, this thing is the biggest playset yet. Wow. And of course, we got the new figure of Bendy, a new figure of Alice Angel, and a new figure of the Searcher as well. Wow, so this figure is exclusive only to the playset, and it's a big upgrade over the original. Now this is one of the upgrades I actually like because, oh, the details on this guy is amazing over the original. So yeah, cool, gotta love that. Now if you really want to be a completist here, well, we ended up getting dolls of Bendy and Allison Angel, which actually put them next to Bendy here, are kind of in scale with the guy. Alright guys, so in the end, well, we have 19 different figures to collect in all in this construction lineup. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to continue making any more of these or what, because, well, they haven't told me what's coming or what to expect. So, your guess is good as mine if they're going to continue this line into 2022. Of course, we haven't even got the Butcher Gang yet. Oh, what a crime. I would just love to have the Butcher Gang and Beast Boris and the Jump Scare Alice Angel. So alright guys, well there they are. If they release any more, we'll do an update to this checklist. And yeah, thanks for watching, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Puppet Steve is out of here.